Hi everyone, and welcome back to the AP Pals channel. It's AP here, and a happy new year to you all, and welcome to our very first live stream of 2021. Tonight we continue with our pad to wheel series, and this is episode 5, and we're going to come back and do a last to something challenge in Brazil. I just have to say a couple of things to start with. As I said at the start, happy new year, and 2020 was such a rubbish year. I hope 2021 is a bit more positive for everyone and we all have a bit more fun in 2020. Hey Sonic, thanks for joining me tonight. Happy New Year, mate, and thanks for joining me for tonight's live stream. And so 2021 hasn't got a lot to live up to in terms of being great, so let's hope we can all have a much better year, much more positive, and we can actually see family and friends and loved ones that we haven't been able to see this year because of lockdowns and rubbish old COVID. But anyway, let's get on with it. So, been watching some of my live streams recently, and I've been trying to identify the problems I've had on a wheel. And one of the biggest problems I've had, well, two problems. Number one, I haven't been hitting 100% brakes at the start of a braking zone. So I've played with my calibration settings on my wheel a bit, and I'm hoping tonight, and a bit of practice beforehand, we'll be hitting 100% brakes at every corner. We'll probably lock up a little bit. And the second thing I've been doing quite a lot of is riding my throttle. And what I mean by that is as I've been braking down into the corners, I haven't been taking my foot fully off the throttle. And what that has done is it has meant that I've been riding the throttle. So as soon as I've come off the brakes, I've got throttle on already, but then I've spun the car. So we're going to try and make sure we get off the brakes. I've been doing quite a bit of practice the last couple of days. And yeah, so we'll see how this goes tonight. But we're in Valtteri Bottas's Mercedes again. In Spain we went up to 10th. Tonight I'm on the reverse strategy, so we're on medium to soft, and we're going to see how we get on at Brazil. Max Gamer, thanks for watching. It does feel weird knowing that it's not 2020 and COVID's still hanging around. Hopefully with the vaccines being released, we'll have a bit more luck this year and we can start to get life back to normal. So here we go then. Let's see if I can get the brakes on 100% with the new settings I've put on the wheel and the pedals, and let's see if I can start riding the throttle a little bit and have a few less spins. Usual rules apply for my last to first challenges and for pad to wheel episodes. 3 flashbacks maximum. We're going to do a 25% race. We're starting in 20th place. I've got no assists on except racing line. One of the things I've been really keen to do since I started on pad to wheel is not to have any assists on except racing line, because I like racing line. I feel like it holds my hand a little bit and helps me race a bit better. So here we go then. No formation lap, we're going straight into the race. 3 flashbacks max. But thanks for joining me tonight. Happy New Year to you all. Let's get started. We'll just double check. So we're going reverse strategy, so we're going to do 10 laps on the mediums, 8 laps on the softs. Hopefully the soft tyre at the end will give us a bit more pace over the others. New setup that I'm having a go with. Just put it together now just to see how we get on with it. I quite liked it in time trial, but obviously time trial is a completely different kettle of fish to a race. Right, wish me luck. Thanks for watching. Here we go. Just try not to be too stupid into the first corner. Don't want to be losing the wing with damage on full. Right, here we go. Let's get on with this.
That's a decent start. Good job.
First lap in Brazil is always a little bit chaotic, a little bit stuck together. Limited overtaking opportunities. Made a few positions up there, which is always helpful. Hopefully with DRS goes we can stay close enough to these guys ahead of us so that we can start making some nice overtakes. Take advantage of the medium tyres. Magnussen goes defensive, we're going to get hard on the brakes. Key point here is to make up as many positions as possible before everyone ahead of us starts pitting. Ah, I forgot to brake. Idiot. Flashback number 1. Ugh. That was useless. Stupid mistakes. That's better. Around the outside, as Crofty would say. Here we go. Let's try and take advantage of this pace of the Mercedes. Especially on this pit straight here. Grosjean's gone defensive like his teammate did. Exactly the same move.
DRS now available.
Let's get out of that one. Right, we need to stay in DRS range of every car now. Oh, don't squeeze us, Grosjean. The wheel through is so much better than a pad. This is going to hold us up. Raikkonen slow. This is a real problem now, getting past these two cars. Oh, that's a stupid move. Oh. Yes, Sonic, I've increased the brake saturation. That's the thing I've done. Because the G29 brake pedal's like a brick wall.
The car ahead is beginning to pull away.
Can't believe I did that. That was a really stupid move. That's just impatience. Now we've got one flashback left. It's just got to be patient. It's so frustrating being stuck behind an AlphaTauri though. Ugh.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2. Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the softs.
Finally. If you're interested, the AI is on 100. This is day 8 on a wheel.
In this lap, push now.
around the throttle there, which is stupid. What I was talking about before the race. Brakes too early there.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Gabriel, no, I've actually upgraded to a wheel. Mrs. AP treated me to a new wheel over the Christmas holidays, so hello, please pull the clutch. So I've moved on. Thanks Marvin McLeod. Yeah, AI's on 100. Embarrassingly stuck behind Raikonnen and Kyvat, but with damage on full, can't really afford to dive up the inside of them without knowing the move's going to be done. Oh hello, stuck behind my best friend again. Ah, no, that's not what we want to do, is it? Silly, 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 silly mistakes. Wow. Very silly mistakes.
Lewis is in the pits.
Should be an easier overtake on Kyvat this time. Hopefully. Big lock up into T1.
Okay, the gap behind is 2.9 seconds.
Like that for that place. Right, let's see how good these softs are. How good I am on the soft.
Car ahead is coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tyres.
It's the shift. It's just little mistakes at the moment that are costing me.
To the car in front is 6.4 seconds. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, 110.4. Too wide there.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
Purple third sector. So we are catching the cars in front.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.7 seconds.
The only problem is it looks like they're in a bit of a DRS train, so it's going to be tough to make up positions when we get there. So we've got about 3 laps to go. See what we can do. Rather refreshingly, we didn't lock up into T1.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
Ah, I touched the grass. There we go. Oh, Oh well. It's pushing really hard, just making mistakes. And that's the thing at the moment. That's my biggest issue. I mean, it's a 25% race and I was trying to get to higher than 10th, but it's just little mistakes that are costing me at the moment. Maybe it's impatience, lack of experience. I mean, it's only day 8 on a wheel. Just learning what I can do on a wheel. Because when I was on a pad, confidence under braking, confidence on throttle, high.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
But we're getting there, we're learning slowly, and if you're someone who is learning how to go from pad to wheel like myself, I'm sure you're making similar mistakes to me. And remember, there's no assists on for me, just racing line. We're going to finish 14th after a really rubbish spin on the last lap. Yeah, Marvin, thanks. Glad you noticed that. The pace is getting there. Oh, hello, S-Man. Sorry, S-Man. Huh. Gabriel, thank you for your compliments. I was better with the controller. But I had to go on the controller the other day and really struggled.
I think that smart time management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination
I don't know, I wasn't really listening to Jeff, I sort of switched off. Thanks, S-Man. Yeah, the pace is getting there. We'll have a look on Race Director at the end.
A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations.
Thanks to Eric Gaines, you're already better than Bottas. Yeah, pace is getting there, Scott. Pace, it's got impatient towards the end.
Your driver of the day,
well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton.
Let's have a look.
Multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So here's my race pace, which is starting to get there, I think. It's just the little mistakes I'm making. So we've got medium tyre stint, we had a 112.4, 112.6, 111.8, 112.9, 112.8, 112.8, 112.3, 111.2, 116 was the in lap, no, 127 was the in lap, sorry, and then soft pace. I mean, that's the sort of pace I want to be hitting on a consistent basis, like 110.4, 110.9, 110.5, 110.9, 110.7, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 laps that are within half a second of each other, and that's the sort of pace I want to get to. That's the sort of consistency I want to achieve. But that's part of the challenge of learning a wheel. The new brake saturations really work, though. I will put up a video of my wheel settings. I think these are the ones I'm probably going to stick to. Seem quite happy with them. The pace is a lot better. So my fastest lap was 110.4. Lewis's is going to be ridiculous. The AI Lewis is going to be ridiculous. So he was 110s all the way through the race. So that's where I need to be. He did a 110 dead on the medium tyre at the end in clear air. So what was AI Verstappen? So we were there or thereabouts with Verstappen, but I think where we got caught up behind Kimi and Kvyat in the race cost us going from last to a bit higher up. But if I can hit consistent lap times, that's always going to help. And yeah, I will be better. I was better on a controller, but part of the challenge of this game is about having a go, and the fact I play this game so much now is all about making it go into the next step, and the next step is onto a wheel. So yeah, I get your point, Gabriel. I understand that I was better on a controller because I played on a controller for years and years, but this is day 8 on a wheel. Much confidence is rising. Silly mistakes are still there, but that's inevitable when you're going through a learning phase and a learning process. So yeah, that was it. That's last two. We got to 14th today with 3 silly spins, really. So yeah, no, I'm happy with that. I'd like to spin a bit less, but that comes with consistency and practice. And just before we finish the live stream tonight, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's a subscriber to this channel. we passed over 700 subscribers last night, and that's, I could never dream of having that many subscribers when I first started YouTube. So I appreciate your support, I appreciate your help, I appreciate you watching my live streams, I appreciate you watching my content and clicking the like button. Don't forget to click the like button on this live stream as well. But thank you for sticking around. I'll be around in 2021, just developing my game and improving on a wheel to the point where we can actually start competing with some of the faster guys in the APP F1 racing community and with a higher level AI. But single one of you, and I'll be back soon with another live stream of Pad to Wheel episodes. Vardy, thanks for your Vardy, you were my first ever subscriber, and you've stuck around for the other 700 to join you. But there we go. Anyway, thanks for joining me tonight in my continuing journey improving on a wheel. I'll be back soon with another live stream. I might try and do one tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But thanks a lot for watching. My name's AP. Happy New Year, and I'll see you all very soon.